Here we are at the beautiful Rietvlei Dam just outside Centurion. I decided to go fishing early in the morning, and when I arrived it was overcast, cool and wet conditions, perfect for carp fishing. Didn't take long to get set up, and I sent the bait boat out about 300 meters, which is very far out, and shortly thereafter we had a run. A wild, hard-fighting Rietvlei carp was on the end of the line, and it took ages to land it. It even stopped raining by the time we landed the fish. But eventually we got it safely into the net. What a beautiful, beautiful common fish. The hook hold was secure. The fish had taken the bait in. It was hooked about an inch back from the lip. What an absolutely beautiful creature. Safe releasing him back in the water. In fact, we did all the work with the fish in the water for the safety of the fish as well.
So what we've got here is the Docks liquid wire leader tied onto the main line on your right hand side. It's spliced onto a quick change swivel which is inside the Docks lead clip over here, which drops the lead every single time the fish picks up the bait. That's important not to get snags. Then we've got an anti-tangle sleeve over here which is threaded onto the Docks coated hook link. That helps prevent tangles and pushes the hook bait away from the lead. Then we've got a bit of Docks rig putty over there that weights the hook link down onto the lake bed and also helps the hook turn and catching the fish's lip when he sucks the bait in as well. Just that little bit of lead tungsten putty makes a big difference. Then we've got a Ronnie swivel on here with a curve shank hook, and then the micro rig ring and a hook stop and a little pop up on the end. So that'll be buoyant, that'll just pick the hook just off the lake bed.
We just put back the first fish, took the line out again, and shortly thereafter we had another run. There's quite a bend in the rod. Now it's important to keep strain on the fish, but you don't want to put too much strain on because otherwise you can pull the hook out of the fish's mouth. And the closer they get, the more important this is. You want to loosen up the clutch and take your time playing the fish. Fish is very close to the net now, and this is where a lot of people get hook pulls or lose a fish because they're trying to get it in too fast. Take your time, wait till the fish is tired, then slowly slide the net underneath it. Busy unhooking the fish in the net, and we transfer it into the weigh sling, holding it up. What another beautiful Rietvlei common carp. Releasing her back. There she goes. Go and get big.
So one of the reasons this rig is so effective using a pop-up is the pop-up actually holds the hook away from the bottom of the dam where it could possibly get snagged or damaged by rocks and various other things on the bottom of the dam. And it's also very effective because the Docks micro rig swivel that connects the pop-up to the hook actually allows the hook to spin around completely 360 degrees. So it's very effective at hooking the carp in the lip. It'll spin in any direction the carp comes from. If it touches it that side, see how the hook spins around like that, and it grabs hold of the lip. So it's incredibly effective. I've just had 2 runs on exactly the same rig within about 5 minutes of dropping the bait. So you can see also the softer hook link, the braided hook link, also takes the shape of this uneven bottom. You can imagine the bottom of a dam is not always perfectly flat, so it helps to take the shape. And if you follow down further, you can actually see the liquid wire leader also takes the shape of the dam, the simulated dam bottom that we've got over here. So all in all, a very effective, very simple rig that catches carp.
We slipped the second fish back, and it wasn't long before we had the third one on the line. And then we transferred her from the net into the unhooking mat. I always like to work with the fish in the water rather than on the land. It's so much better for the fish, and it's actually really easy to do. Holding the fish up for a photo, and whoops, out my arms, but because we're doing the filming in the water, it safely landed into the unhooking mat again. No harm to the fish whatsoever. It happens. We all drop fish from time to time, so don't pick them up high above the water. Work with the fish in the water. It's easy. What an incredible day at Rietvlei. Until next time, guys, tight lines.